All right, so before this video starts, I just wanted to take a second and say some couple things first. First thing being, I've only been surfing for about maybe a month now, and I thought maybe, just doing like these videos would be a pretty good way to document my progress. Secondly, um, you guys are seeing like 3 minutes of a 3 hour session and just kind of the highlights of it, so I really cut down a lot to make it watchable, I guess. So hope you enjoy me getting like ragdolled and thrown around because it's gonna happen a couple times. All right, so right here, this is towards the start of my session. I just paddled out and was trying to figure out where the waves were gonna break and just kind of get a bunch of information before I just sent it on a wave. Which maybe I should have just sent it. Maybe I was being too cautious, but that's kind of what I like to do before getting out there and sending it, just to kind of know what I'm dealing with. All right, so what happened with that wave is I hesitated because it got bigger than I thought it was gonna be, and so I stopped paddling, which caused the wave to like buck me, kind of, I guess, and send my nose straight into the water, which caused me to purl. And once I purled, it was just the wave throwing me around and making me do somersaults and all that kind of fun stuff. It was probably the heaviest wipeout of the day for me. All right, so I caught this wave and I was just kind of having a little bit of fun with it. But then the board gets taken out from underneath me. That's all right because I grabbed my board and I just paddle right out with no problem. All right, for right here, I paddled back out and was just kind of resting because I'd started to get a little tired. I think I was like 2 hours into my session at this time, but I was just watching for any waves that might look good too. So that's all that was happening here. Looking back on it, I'm not sure why I didn't try catching this wave to the right here. I saw it come and I just let it go by. I'm not quite sure why, to be honest. So looking back on it, I'm not sure why I just stood there and let that wave break on my head. Doesn't really make sense. All right, so right here, I get up, stand up normally, and then the next second, I'm looking up at the sky. So unfortunately, I don't have any other highlights or lowlights to show from this session. That's all I got for today's video. Hope you enjoyed.